just hit the factory, what we call this?
Factory Smokes by Drew Estate.
Factory Smokes by Drew Estate. Mm-hmm. Now, what type of smoke would you say that is?
I would say the Factory Smokes by Drew Estate is probably, it's a decent little smoke. You know, it's not a premium cigar. It's a smooth cigar. It's a decent smoke. It's not a heavy or an offensive smoke. This is a natural. Probably going to be looking at a Nicaraguan filler in this thing. So it's always going to have a good flavor to it, but it's not going to be your premium flavor. So as far as an everyday smoke, this can work for every day. It's only about $2 a stick, so it's not bad at all. It's just something that's doable.
All right, tenfold. All right, so what is the cigar like? What, I guess your top two cigars you'll probably run to. What are those?
As far as top two, when I'm sitting down and just going with a full out smoke up.
Mm-hmm. So give us your everyday smoke, and then the one you would get for occasions.
Okay. The one that I would get for occasions is always going to be, I'm going to go back right now to my Perdomo 20th anniversary natural. That's probably one of my favorite cigars. Either that, or we're talking about a leaf by Oscar called a Corojo. It's a very good smoke. Natural. It's not going to be a Maduro. It's not going to have a heavy smoke to it. It's going to be a good, smooth, almost a nutty smoke to it, nutty flavor in the smoke. So it's a good one. So those are my two premiums. So if I had to pick between those, that's premium. So as far as an everyday smoke, man, there's so many to pull from as an everyday smoke. Everyday smoke to me dictates how much you want to pay for it. You know, that's what it really is about. So if you're gonna smoke one every day, you're probably gonna want to drop maybe $5-6 on it. So with stuff like that, you can go with there's various Rocky Patel cigars out there that are good for that. I'm trying to think of exactly which one I would pick. That's a hard one, man. You really stumped me on that one, because I can think of like 10, but I will go with the Perdomo Sun Grown. And matter of fact, I just picked up a Perdomo Sun Grown. If I can figure out where I stuffed those things at, I'll show you what it looks like.
You just had it, huh?
Yeah, so these are Perdomo Sun Grown. This is what you would call an everyday smoke. Once again, going back to my boutique brand Perdomo, very good. Habano, sun grown. It's good smoke, good flavor. It's gonna hit you right, and it's only about $6 or $7 for one of those. Depending upon where you go, you can get up towards $8 or $9 a stick for it. Depends upon where you buy your sticks at. The other thing to think about on flavor and on taste, there's a brand called McAuliffe. They're a great brand. They're new on the market. The prices are not out of there, and they're really good smoke. The McAuliffe Nicaraguan is probably one of the best ones that I've found. So give those a cut, man. It's something that I bet you'll thoroughly enjoy.
10-4, okay. Now, so there is, for cigar smoking, because I'm not a premium cigar smoker, and I'm on my way. I'm going to try to, I'm going to start digging into this culture because I actually enjoy it. Mm-hmm. So for those that doesn't have the cutter, what are the ways that you would tell people to cut their cigars before they smoke?
Man, there's multiple ways. There's an old school way of just biting the end off of it.
Okay.
There's a lot of old cats that do that. I personally make sure your hands are clean, fingernails clean, and you can just peel the edge off and pick the center out of it, and then you can use that to smoke. Or, a punch is like, you can buy a punch even at random gas stations. They have punches, and they're like $2 for those things. Cutters are pretty cheap. You can get one as low as $2-3, but cutters go all the way up to, there are people that pay $1,700-$1,800 for a premium cutter.
Yeah,
so,
wow.
Goodness gracious. Any cigar shop out there will be able to get you taken care of and laced up with a good cutter or a good punch if you need one. And they're really pretty inexpensive, but if you're just down to it, you can bite the end off of it. Don't bite too deep. Just always take the end piece off. Try not to get into the tobacco. The tobacco where the leaf is rolled and piled in there and crushed, you just want to take that paper off so you can get a good smoke off of that, so you can open that end up. If you don't open the end up enough, you ain't gonna be able to smoke it. So once you open the end up, that's your best bet, especially when you don't have anything accessible that can cut.
10-4. All right, man. Well, this has been Cigar Time with Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? State to State Cigar. We ain't got a club name yet, but we gonna put it on. He's gonna be our president. Now this one here is my favorite, and it's I've smoked cigars over the years, but this is the one that I preferred over time. Is the Fuente. And he told me the name before. The A stands for what again?
Arturo Fuente.
Arturo Fuente. This is a sweet, smooth smoke for me. I'm probably going to. I mean, I like it because it's a subtle sweetness, but it's sweeter than a lot of the other ones I've smoked before. So that's what I prefer. You know, a lot of people might prefer a more, bold, more harsh. I wouldn't even call it harsh, but more of a bold, taste. That's not for me. I like smooth, sweet. So that's what we got going on, man. I'm going to accompany that with the hen dog. You already know how we give it up. This has been Cigar Time with your boys. So subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? And y'all stay humble.